What's going on YouTube? Today, it's me, Brooke, and we are antelope hunting on the Great Plains of Wyoming. So pretty, except all the wind turbines they take down and then don't recycle and just bury. But that's neither here nor there. And we have came across...
Oh, he's pretty.
Our first antelope.
He's kind of pretty. He's looking right at us.
He's kind of wide, but I don't think he's quite on state land yet. And we just got here. So we'll keep him in our thoughts for perhaps later. But we've got quite a ways to go still and a lot of other land to look at. So I think we're going to get on that. So we finally made it off the highway. We're on some dirt road, cruising. Looking for some antelope. Oh my gosh, that's rough. Archery season's over, and in that whole debacle that we dealt with, I didn't film very much of it, but we didn't get an elk or a deer. A lot of people, super hot weather. It was pretty disappointing. But now we're antelope hunting, and it's still pretty hot weather. But it's nice to be out here. I wish I would have drawn an antelope tag, but only Brooke did. Right there. What does she see? She sees something. Turns out it was a rock antelope.
Fantastic.
Are you hoping we see the big one today?
I don't know. I was excited about the last one, but...
Why don't you tell the people what you're shooting today? Since not many people use them.
Oh, a 6mm rim.
I guess 6mm rim. Thought there was going to be more story about...
Model 700.
Yeah, Model 700. 6mm Remington. You don't see them a lot anymore. I figured there was going to be more conversation about them. There just wasn't, so... We're gonna continue scouting now. There's some more antelope that are conveniently just like a couple hundred yards past the boundary line where we're allowed to actually hunt. Some more over in here too. It'd be kind of hard for the camera to pick them up though. But yeah, we just gotta keep going.
Them look fucking colossal by any means. So
we've been looking, and we've probably seen like 300 antelope. This is a close group that I can actually get a video of. But these are on this rancher's property that we're actually going to his place now to hopefully get some permission. But behind him on some hills, I mean, it's just full of them.
I can confirm 4 bucks.
Now, there's a buck right there in the lead, and then some more. I don't know how good he is, but yeah, we're into him now. So we stopped in at the rancher's place. We got a permission slip. I didn't video any of it because, you know, they're out in the middle of nowhere, and you know, some of the ranchers, I'm sure they wouldn't like me sticking a camera in their face, but super nice people. But we got our permission slip, so now we can almost hunt anywhere where we saw those huge groups of them, stuff like that. We'll just, the hard part will be picking one out of that group and then making sure the other sets of eyes don't see us. But we need to make a little bit farther shot. We've got the 6.5 Creedmoor in the back also. I'm just saying, if we need to stretch the legs a little bit, we can also do that if we see the right one. But ideally, we want to be within 300 yards to get Brooke a good shot. Came across this group.
Nope, you're right.
For sure some bucks in there. Don't know if they're the ones we want to go after seeing all these antelope. Want to get a good look at them all. Pulled up on some more antelope. These guys don't seem like they can kill us. There's a buck. Another buck. Oh, he's even closer. Quite a few does, quite a few bucks. Yeah, they don't seem to care. Looking at this guy, we came up over a hill. Kind of spooked him. But he's a little bit taller. He's not bad, but they kind of went out their ways. I wish he'd turn so we could see. Yeah, his does did not want any part of what we had going on. We're just kind of letting them do their thing, seeing where they're going to go. Maybe we can get a play on them, maybe not. It's hard to say. The middle of all the antelope hunting. Look at this little guy. Chilling on a fence post out in the middle of nowhere. Just waiting to get picked off by a hawk or something. Oh yeah, having a grand old time up there though. So we're driving, come across these corrals, maybe like an older house, maybe, and then we come across this. I mean, it's like still in good shape. They covered up the windows. There's a cat. What in the world? That was a house cat. And we're like in the middle of nowhere. I mean, like, we're in the middle of the prairie. But yeah, I came across this, the door was shut. Come in here. Mothballs to probably keep the rodents out and some other stuff. This place is nice still. Like, you know, floors are still pretty good. Wonder what they used it for. Like, if I was about to say, because I don't see a chimney, but there's a chimney hole right there. Yeah, I probably lived out here at one point with their cows, sheep. They had to have hauled these logs from Lord knows how far away, because I mean, there's not a tree in sight. These are some decent timbers. I figured it was a cool area. I want to show people. We're in the antelope. The problem is there's so many antelope. It's hard to say, but there's antelope all there, all right in there, all up in here. And so, like, you find a buck that you want to shoot or something, and like there's just so many antelope spread everywhere that and there's almost no topography, so it's almost all flat. So getting to an individual animal is like impossible. A wily coyote feeding on a bunch of the gut piles out here. There was two of them. I don't know where the other one went. He was over here somewhere. Yeah, there's a coyote. Not allowed to shoot on them here at this ranch. Looked like that bird tried to dive bomb him. Pretty cool. Got kind of back on the main road and we like came across. Let's see if he's still here. He is. Hi, buddy. He looks like a younger one. He's digging. That's pretty cool. There he goes. Man, they kind of move kind of fast. He's outie. Ah! Yeah. That's cool.
Are you going to a hole?
No, he got himself into a low spot. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we left the hunting spot though. We didn't see a buck we wanted to try to get, and there was so many antelope there. It probably would have been pretty hard to get on one. We did see some closer on the way in that we're gonna go maybe check out, see if they're still there. If they are, cool. If not, we're probably just gonna head home empty-handed today, but we still got a few more weekends. So what's going on, everybody? It's day 2 of Brooks' antelope hunt. It's not like actually like consecutive day 2, like we were out one weekend, now we're out the next. We weren't able to get on one that previous times when you were first saying. We're being a little bit picky probably. Today's going to be our last weekend out, so I don't think she's going to be picky at all. So I mean, if there's just one standing off the side of the road, apparently she's just going to take it out. It'll be a harvest more than a hunt. Might also be doing some deer hunting, hopefully tomorrow if we can get a deer or an antelope this evening. Got the dog with us, the little one. Couldn't leave her at home by herself today. So we got her with us. I don't know how that's going to go hunting. Might just leave her in the truck. Yeah, we're gonna start looking for antelope. We're about there. We came across our first group of antelope. They're a lot more widespread than they were last time. They're not all compact. They're out there a little ways still. Problem is, it's kind of windy. So we're gonna have to make sure we can get in at a decent range to make a good shot. There's some other hunters that are, right there. I think they already got some, but it's kind of caused these guys to move this way. The way we were headed. We just kind of need to let them get into a draw or something so we can, they're still 600 yards or so away. We need them to go into a draw or something so we can close the distance a little bit. Professional gate getter. But no, we had some people driving up from over there, and then they spooked a bunch of antelope. For some reason, there's a herd right up in here, and they drove right past them. And I figured it was a loss, so we turned around and went back the other way. But we're going to turn back this way, and hopefully we can get on some. Put the gate back. It's nice when you're the driver. Whew. Like my orange hat. I don't like curved bills, but I have to wear it. So our next plan of attack is we're going to walk up to just the top of this hill and peer over. And hopefully, because they were kind of working up and our way, we really don't want to scare them, so hopefully we can just kind of get in front of them. Looking here for the initial antelope we saw, we were kind of walking up on this hill. We come up, start to know, so let me see if I can peek a little bit to see these guys. See that group right there? They were walking towards us. Now there's another buck, another group over here, right there. You can see him moving. He's moving towards this group. And once it gets started about the wind, but hopefully it runs that towards us. We switched our position a little bit to kind of hopefully see where they're going, but it's hard to tell where they're going to walk. They're kind of like in the valley right now, and there's no good way to actually get to them without seeing them. But let's see here. Yeah, those white dots right there, just kind of little speckles. Just waiting on them to make a move so we can make a move. We just kind of came across them over here. No 300. Yeah, just stay low. Get low. Just get into the gun and get ready because they might come back towards us. Make sure everything feels good.
It's not. This needs to go down. How do I get it to go down?
1 second. So there's 2 bucks. Then the one in the back looks the biggest. Let me look through the binoculars. Oh, 1 second from the back's the biggest. What do you think? If you're not comfortable, you don't have to. We can let them walk down over that ridge and we'll try to get on them again.
It'd be nice if you would stop.
Yeah, that might be what we do with the wind and stuff. If you're not comfortable, we'll wait a second. How's that one in the back look? Sorry, the camera's kind of blurry. It's focusing.
If that's the buck, he actually stopped. No, that was a doe.
I'll check him through the binoculars right quick. We're gonna try to sneak up so she gets a closer shot that she's more comfortable with. We're kind of stocked up on him again, but we're not really in a good position. There's almost nothing to hide behind between us and them right now. So I think we're gonna let them try to hopefully go into this draw. And as soon as they're in that draw, maybe make a move on them. But I don't know, we might have to belly crawl here for a second. It's got me a knee full of cactus. Uh-oh, that's not gonna feel good. Super flat ground and no topography. We're just having to belly crawl and they're just moving away from us way too fast. It's just, I don't know, we have to get within a reasonable distance and we just haven't been able to do that quite yet. We see. Oh yeah. It hurts. Sometimes this is just the way it goes. She hates it, but sometimes I just watch the whole herd of antelope kind of walk out into the distance. We could probably stand up and walk at them, but we're gonna spook them. There's not enough terrain to actually, we have to let them get out there, and we're running out of daylight, unfortunately. I mean, it looks pretty bright, but we don't have a whole lot, and they're a good 500-600 yards out there now, so it's for sure too far to make a shot. We could make our way maybe down into this draw, and there's just not a whole lot of topography for us to even move from this spot right now, because we're kind of on the side of a slope, and they're kind of on the side of a slope there. And I'm afraid that they'll probably just, any movement we make right here, they'll see. And I'd rather just not spook them if we don't have to. She's standing up. We'll see. See if any of them even notice.
Nobody even looked over here.
They don't even care.
Ooh, that bug's nice.
Which one?
In the back.
Let me look at them with the binocs. Maybe we'll see one on the way out. That's how it goes though sometimes, She hates it, but I mean, we didn't get one. It sucks, but look at this view. We're just out here, got some exercise, got to experience some nature. Nature's pretty neat, huh, Boo? You don't always get them, which, that's okay. It wouldn't be as fun if you could just, like some of them, you can roll up on and shoot off the side of the road, but
That's what any person that doesn't shoot shit says.
she's mad because I don't shoot stuff, apparently. But like,
He's a headhunter.
When there's an antelope that just sits on the side of the road and lets you basically drive up to it like a stray dog, to me, I don't like to shoot them. It's not sporting to me. But we're gonna walk back to the truck. Maybe on the way out we'll see a different herd that's moved or something. We might have another chance at one. But if not, we're just gonna enjoy our drive out of here. It is a beautiful evening.
Sometimes it is easy to label a goal as a failure just because you didn't receive the desired outcome you had hoped for. But when you look at the journey as a whole, you find all the experiences along the way are just as rewarding. This hunt gave us a reason to spend time with one another, explore new places, and gain new experiences in an area we might not have seen otherwise. Although harvesting an animal would have been nice, labeling the entire hunt as a failure would be a disjustice to the world we experience in front of us.